trash can's right there, Eric. You can see it. All right, you guys and gals ready to get started? All right, it is 6:01 according to that clock, which means I'm 1 minute late. So welcome to the 2024-2025 Esports Banquet. I would like to take this time to thank some of our special guests. So please stand when your name is called. So first, I would like all the parents to stand because you are one of the most important aspects of this program. You know, your kids wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you, so thank you. Coach Sanders, unfortunately, could not be here, but he and I both appreciate you letting your children come and play video games and learn a couple of things from us. Second, I would like to thank my co-coach, Mr. Sanders, for his help with chess and Madden. Next, I would like to thank Superintendent Dr. Susan Long. Please stand her there. Yeah, there you go. And I would like to thank the DCHS administration, Rick Rogers, Wayne Cadwell, Brandy Vaughn, and Ms. Marcy Jones. At this time, I would like to invite Dr. Susan Long to come and say a few words before we get our ceremony started.
Y'all, it's an honor to be here tonight. I've been watching this program for quite some time. I just really appreciate the opportunity to come and see all the things that you've done. The Georgia High School Association actually started the Esports program back in 2018. And that's when we first started esports at Dodge County High School. So through the years, it's just changed and evolved, and really, you know, it's amazing to see how far it's come with our first state champion. Congratulations, Adam. Also, when Ms. Hodge came in, it took on a different life and started to grow and expand, and she really has taken this program to the next level. And especially with all you guys that are engaged with it and involved in it, my hat's off to you, and I just you know, we're so proud of you, and just really can't wait to see what all of you do next. I know that Ms. Hodge last year was the Coach of the Year for Esports, and then this year, like I said, we're the state champion. We're just rolling, and I see great things in the future. We want to be there to support all that you do and just be proud of you and cheer for you and watch as you grow through. But I appreciate Ms. Hodge, also Coach Sanders, Ms. Marcy Jones for all of their support with it. And I'm here if you need me, but it's just a pleasure to be here and watch tonight as you receive your awards and get recognized for all the things that you've done. So just a big round of applause for all of you.
And back. All right, so first we're going to start with our newest esports title that we added this year, and that is chess. Chess was added in 2024, and Mr. Sanders convinced me that we needed a chess team, despite me knowing absolutely nothing about chess. So it really was down to these three students, and thus the Chess Express was created. And correction, it's four. So will Dana Smith, John Wesley Berry, Nate Lancaster, and Johnny Gleason please come forward to accept your chess awards. Yep, and I guess that's it. So with each of our esports titles, we do have a MVP award. So there is one player who stood out among everybody else, and to be considered for MVP, the student must demonstrate leadership, commitment, concentration, and positive attitude, and be a senior in esports and not blunder their queen. And for that reason, Dana Smith was selected for the chess MVP. Next, we're going to move on to our Super Smash Awards. So we're Eric, Naomi, Sean, Tanaya, Jess, Chris, Elijah, Zach, and Elliot. Please come forward. And I just want to double back to read the stats for each of these teams. I forgot to do this. So for chess, for the very first season in the fall, they placed 5th in the state with a record of 6 wins and 2 losses out of 63 combined single and 6A schools. So very good. And then in the following season in the fall, they placed 19th with a 5-3 record out of 57 teams. So good job to our Chess Express. All right, for Super Smash, we had a lot of internet issues. They will tell you. Nintendo is notorious for that. But despite these internet issues, we ended our season with a 5-win and 3-loss record for one team, and then our other team was a 4-win, 3-loss. So positive. Good job. All right, next we're going to go to our MVP for Super Smash. And our MVP for Super Smash is Jess Brown. Jess has been with us since the beginning. He went from bench warmer to team captain and really shows off leadership and patience and just brings a positive light to the program. So we will miss Jess, and we're expecting other people to step up. But we know that Jess will never be replaced. So thank you, Jess. All right, our Mario Kart Awards. This was another new esport that we added this season. And I need the following students to come forward: Jason Bowers, Jess Brown, Elijah Brown, Naomi Murdoch, Sean Pittman, Tanaya Harris, Zach Atkin, and Eric. Please come forward to accept your Mario Kart Awards. And our MVP for Mario Kart goes to our senior, Jason Bowers, who is not here, but was great. We really wish that Jason would have joined earlier. Jason was a great player, and he will be missed. All right, so now we move on to our final category, Madden. If you didn't know, Adam Smith has done what no other student has done and won a state championship title for Madden, making esports history. So Adam worked very, very hard and did not get a trophy of his own. So a trophy was custom made for Adam. And if you don't know, Adam is currently in Nationals for the Play Versus Cup, and he will play in the second round Wednesday, either the state championship player from Kentucky or Florida. All right, and that concludes our awards ceremony. Please help yourself to all of our refreshments. I think there's some goodie bags over there for players. Thank you for coming, and I appreciate all of your time.